Hello. Hi, hi. Oh, how's it going? I am here. I promise. I'm late. That's okay. That's okay. I was doing what I was supposed to, so it's not like I was just, I don't know, doing whatever. It's not. I mean, I was doing commissions, so that's work stuff. Oh shoot, is that? Oh, wait. Hold up. This is... This should be what I need. Yes. Okay, so CompTIA thing is a certification course, and basically, I eventually have to take a test, basically being like, yeah, I know this stuff. So, and then I get my certification paper thingy, and I mean digital thing now too, because like it's everything is digital now. It's all on the interwebs. Okay, but yeah, yes, time to lock in for some study time. I was working on commissions just now and I totally lost track of time. So, my apologies. I definitely I looked over and I was like, shoot, it's like 3:50 something. And like, oh man, I'm not gonna make it. Because like when I'm very focused too, it's I don't know. I have problems like getting focused in the first place. So when I get hyper focused, it's like, okay, I need to take advantage of this. Yes, I am this is part of like my school like coursework and everything too. They provide like um these courses and everything that are certifications, but like the certifications are courses are a different thing from my like the rest of my schooling, I guess. They like outsource it basically. So it's not like they're like when I do the test, it's through CompTIA instead of my school. When like most of my other courses that aren't certifications, well, all of my courses that aren't certifications are done through the school and whatever. Oh, it's complicated. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I'm going to school for cybersecurity though, but yeah, they make you take like all these certification courses through CompTIA. Basically, I know there's like Google ones and everything too. Like there's a bunch of different like ways you can get certified without like through these courses without going to school. Like you just got to pay for I believe just taking the test. I know for some of them you got to pay for the like resources too. But there's so many free resources online and stuff that you don't necessarily have to go through like their my brain is not working. Their version of the resources, the official resources, that's the word I was looking for. Official. So, yeah, but you do have to pay to take the test, but my school basically like because they outsource it and I'm paying so much for school, they at least, don't make me pay for the test. It's basically included already in my payment for school. But yeah, basically certify you on the stuff with $100. And yep. And the exams are honestly like I don't want to say they're bullshit. They're so bullshit. They are bullshit, okay? Because like Tufts brother and like some of his other family and everything, they work in tech and everything, and a lot of the not a lot, I guess some of the stuff that they quiz you on and everything in the not quiz, I don't know, that they ask you in the actual exam, it's like, oh, what is this specific the port number of this specific protocol? It's like you don't have to actually memorize that. Like there is a such thing as like, resources out there like Google. You're not gonna in the real world, you're not gonna remember what every single port number is. So it's just dumb because like literally I texted him Tuff's brother and I asked him, I was like, I have to memorize all these port numbers. Like, you don't actually do that, do you? And he was like, oh, fuck no. Like, he's like, no, I don't have those memorized. Like, but I have to for the test. So, not very applicable IRL to actual jobs. But, that's how school be. That's why it's a scam, okay? It's a scam. Uh, That's why they make you take gen ed classes too. They just get more money out of you. But anyways, I will not rant about that right now. But yes, cybersecurity, I'm going for, so I haven't really taken, I mean, the Security Plus, CompTIA Security Plus course and everything is the next class I'm gonna take. So this is network. I haven't really done much other than like very basic stuff with security yet. So like I wouldn't really say that I'm like very knowledgeable on the actual like security part of cyber because literally I haven't been taught that yet. But that is what I'm going for. I just need to do the basic classes first. But anyways, oh god, I'm yapping so much. But yeah, no, you do only need to remember the common ones exactly in like the real world and everything. Like, but for the test, the unfortunately it does ask you like a bunch of the other ones, which is stupid, but yeah.
Folks, welcome to version 1 of the Network Plus practice questions. As you can see on the screen, these
but hope
practice
you guys are
questions
doing
are
well. Hope your
specifically for the
Thanksgiving was good
intent
if you celebrate as well. Yeah, thank you. I'm hoping to take it soon. I actually surprisingly fast. I got accommodation request back. So I get 50% more time to take the test. So that's good. Cause I don't honestly like I know I got a disability and everything, but like damn, I don't know how people without a disability even do the test in that amount of time. You get 90 minutes and you have 90 questions. That is like insane. And they're all like 2 paragraphs long before you even get to the actual question to answer, like the reading and everything. It's so dumb. I took the practice exam for it and it was you know what, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to say what happened after that. Anyways, oh my gosh, hi droid. Hello. Destroy all humans stream. Oh my gosh, that was my first ever stream. Back then was oof moot. Oh, I do remember. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, at least it was I know my first stream was Destroy All Humans. I did like 2 more streams of that. But I think you might have been in the first one, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think you might have legit been my first chatter. I think you might have. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So good to see you back. But how are you doing? You're great. I just remembered you. Oh, well, glad to see you back here. I'm glad you remembered me. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with human interactions. I'm sorry. My, I don't know, emotions and communication is difficult. Oh, financial run hit the fan. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, TA. I hope stuff gets better. I think that's what you were talking about when probably when I posted on my community tab. Oh, I hope you do okay. I completely understand. That's tough. Oh my gosh. Everything will be okay though. It gets better. But yes. Today I'm studying for a test actually. I don't know if that's very exciting to some people, but it gets me to study. So, you know what? You shall all be my guinea pigs. My maybe more so my students. I will try and explain things. Hopefully I can. But yeah, I'm studying for CompTIA Network Plus certification.
09
So yeah,
version
anyways, I'll
of the
get
Network
started
Plus
now.
exam.
I'll
But
still
they will
chat
actually also
throughout
work
though,
for
of
the
course.
other
I'll probably be
versions
pretty
of the Network
yappy.
Plus exam. So if you're perhaps studying for an older version or a newer
Oh
version of the
yeah.
Network Plus
Man,
exam,
everyone always
yes,
seems to
these
be
questions
hopping
will
on
still
when it's
apply to those
late and they
exams
should
as
be
well, and you
sleeping.
can use them to prepare for
Dang.
those exams. And at the end of the day,
You
folks, the
guys
practice
need to
questions
reset your
still
sleep
measure you on the
schedules.
same skills, and they still cover mostly the same objectives.
I used to
Now,
be
in case
pretty bad
anyone
too,
is wondering
honestly,
if
not gonna
these are the
lie.
actual questions from the actual exam, no, they are not. It's not allowed by the
No, they
vendor,
are
and
not.
most vendors
But
actually
I
won't
feel
allow that.
like though this dude though had very very similar questions. When I took the A plus exam, I watched his blah, 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 like questions thing for the A plus exam, and I remember getting questions on the actual exam that were maybe like slightly differently worded, but they were like the same thing. Ah. So, you know what? I
do,
really like
however,
him.
measure you on the same
He's
skills
cool. And I
and the
like his
same
accent.
objectives. If you understand the actual topics and
Although
the
people
concepts
bullied
themselves,
him
then
about,
yes,
or they
you're
must
ready to go
have
and write the
bullied him
exam.
about how he said
If you, however,
something,
still feel
even though I really liked
uncomfortable
how he
with
said
some of the
it.
topics and concepts, then please
I
do
can't roll the
not
R's
go
though.
and write the exam just yet.
Instead of
I would
router.
rather suggest for you to go and study a little bit longer. Rather go study some more until you feel
Hopefully
comfortable
volume
with
is all
the
good.
topics and concepts you see here in these videos of mine. The idea here, folks, is for you to actually understand the topics and the concepts in this course. Once you
Reset it by
eventually have
pulling
that
an
under the belt,
all-nighter. Oh,
then you'll be
jeez.
fine in the exam.
You know
No
what?
matter
I mean,
how
whatever
the
works
vendor
for you.
decides to
I
throw
don't
these
know.
questions at you. Now, if you're not sure where to start, if
Sheet
you're
knows all the
struggling with your
exact same
studies,
questions
I
twice.
would suggest you
Hey,
start
you know what?
specifically with the topics you're struggling with,
Take the
or
win.
you can
Take
just
the
join my
win.
Discord server and ask for assistance there.
Okay.
They're always
I'm probably gonna join his
so
Discord
I'm gonna
server,
have to make a
honestly.
second and a third video to call.
Oh god, I'm
Right.
hoping that. Oh
So-
fuck! I fucking.
folks,
Okay.
Howdy,
Oh
folks.
shit!
Welcome to
My
version
MMO
1
mouse
of the
fucked this
Network
up.
Plus. And if you
I'm
know
so
how to go
scared
and do the configuration
of this first one. Which of the you were teaching a new junior technician at Burning Ice Tech how to crimp a normal crossover. I fucking suck at this one. Which of the following
for a
cable
crossover
configurations
cable.
is correct?
You need to understand this for the exam, folks, because this
hello,
is something they're going to
Queen.
expect you to
Hi.
understand and
How
know
are you
in the official
doing?
exam. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do 4 drawings for you guys.
Drawings.
So there's going to be 4 drawings. And
Drawings.
obviously, since the drawings are going to go quite fast, I encourage you guys to pause the video if need be.
Okay.
So once the first drawing is done, pause the video for a second or two and check the configuration. Check if you think that's correct or not.
Hello, burglar.
Then
Hi,
move on
welcome.
to the second
How are you
configuration.
doing?
Pause the video. Check what you
Oh
think
my god,
of the
same
configuration, whether you
queen.
think it's
I'm always
correct or not.
tired too.
Same happens at configuration 3. Same happens at configuration 4.
Actually, I still have
And after
caffeine.
The fourth
Oh
configuration
shoot, I didn't
shows on
drink
the
my energy
screen, I'm going to
drink.
give you guys the 4 configurations, and you're going to have to choose an answer.
I got too focused on working
After
on
you've
my
chosen what you
commission.
think the answer would be, I'm going to let you guys know what the answer is, and I'm going to explain to you why. So there's going to be 4
See, I'm
drawings.
hydrating.
Please feel free to pause the video on
It's
the drawing
technically
if you
still
need to.
water. It
If
just
you
has
don't,
energy
that's
powder
fine.
drink
You can just
in
go
it.
and watch it, and yeah, if you can check it out that quickly, then sure, go for it.
Okay.
All right, so starting
You're
with
yapping a lot, my
configuration
dude.
A. As you guys can see, I'm going to put 8
Okay.
pins on the left and 8 pins on the right. And if you're not sure what that is for,
I have
that
not
is for a
reviewed
normal
this
network
one in a
cable of
long
an
time.
RJ45 connector. Each of these 8 pins is an RJ45 connector.
The commission is a
that's
VTuber
one
commission.
connector, and the 8 pins on the right, that's a different connector.
I don't know how much detail you want about it, I guess.
Draw some lines here.
It's a mermaid
totally
model.
random lines. It might be correct. It might not be correct. But if you understand crossover cables, you would know where this...
I do not understand crossover cables. I will tell you that. Pin 4 to 7. I feel like this isn't right.
Not. All right. Take a moment. Take it in. Okay. Let's move on to configuration B, folks. Now, for configuration B, once again, the same 8 pins on both sides.
I don't drink coffee either.
This time, there we go. I'm going to draw the lines a little bit differently.
I only
guys.
drink
so the pins
energy
are connected
drinks, really.
differently this time.
Okay, what is this one?
Take a moment, take it in, check if you think it's correct.
Bro.
All right, I'm going to move on to configuration C now, folks. All right, so configuration C, same story as before. 8 pins on each side.
What is this one? Please say.
Pause if you need to.
It
all right,
can't be that one. That's too like.
Configuration D. All right, here's the last one, folks. Configuration D. 8 pins on each side.
Okay.
I'm going to draw some lines randomly to some random pins. It might be correct.
That's it. I'm
Only
fairly
I know which
sure.
One's correct, and if you studied, you would know as well which one is correct. All right, folks, I'm going to...
I don't know. I feel like there was only 2 crossovers. Yes, it is Siren's mermaid model. Yes, that is
back to my initial question, which I sucked out of my thumb. Here is the 4 configurations, A all the way through to D. Now, if you paid attention, you would know which one is the answer here. So if you want, you can shout out the
Undertale stream. Yeah, nice.
So I'm going to tell you guys
what the answer is. The
answer was configuration B.
Man, time goes...
Now, if you don't understand why, let me bring configuration B back on the screen. There we go. I'm going to draw the lines again for you guys. There we go. Now, the crossover cable, folks. Pin 1 and 2 are senders. Pin 3 and 6 are receivers. And 4 and 5, they just stay the same. And 7 and 8 just stay the same. They're generally used for speed and that kind of stuff.
I do really appreciate, though, that this dude, like, actually explains these things in a way that is not super confusing.
Pin 2 on the left, which is a sender, needs to go to pin 6 on the right, which is a receiver. And the same can be said about the right-hand side. If you look at the right-hand side, pin 1,
okay, so the odd numbers
goes to pin 3 on the left, which is a
receiver. Go to the odd numbers.
Look at the right-hand side, pin 2.
I was like, I know it only crosses over twice. That's what I was going off of. This also crosses over only twice. Like it makes an X twice. It looked a lot more.
So that is the configuration for a normal crossover cable, folks. That's why the answer was configuration B. All right, cool. Let's move on to question 2. That's okay,
Queen. Honestly,
which of the following
I only get this because, like, you gotta study for it, unfortunately.
Usually takes place by overloading
it is not general knowledge, I feel like. For most people. Which of the following network attacks usually takes place by overloading a server
or a website with so much traffic to the point where it times out or crashes? Now, what kind of attack do you guys think that is? All right, so here's the possible answers on the screen for you guys. Is it A,
DDoS.
a ransomware attack? No, guys, it's not a ransomware attack. So for those of you that don't know,
DDoS.
Ransomware attacks normally goes and encrypts everything on your machine or a company's network. So if you happen to get this on your own personal laptop, one of the first things you'll notice is everything on your laptop is encrypted. Some of them allow you to browse around.
We're gonna kind of skip around through this, though.
You can either time out or it's going to crash.
Bro, this is 3 hours long. Holy crap.
Answer
I mean, my dude is thorough. I will give him that.
In case you guys are wondering what a rainbow table attack is, that is a form of a password attack. You get many forms of password attacks, and that's one of the least dangerous ones these days.
I wouldn't say it's not dangerous. Unfortunately, my keyboard, though,
not as dangerous as it used to be, because these days we've got custom banned password lists and global banned password lists, if you guys know what.
Have a lot of stuff I can do and learn if I'm passionate enough. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's definitely really difficult. I would say I'm not a naturally, like, I didn't go into this with any background knowledge. So it is definitely more difficult for me to learn than other things, but like I
That is.
really want
So
to
a rainbow
learn
table
it.
attack is
So
when a
I am
hacker or an attacker has
trying.
got a predefined list of
Oh,
passwords
all right,
that they
Queen.
know for a
Goodbye,
fact is
goodbye.
very likely
Thanks
to
for
be
stopping in,
successful. So
Queen.
this list might literally just be 10
But
passwords. And if I know you
yeah, you
very
said
well, or I
earlier,
know
Droid,
your company very well, or if I
you
understand
got
a product or a
how
service very
fast you
well,
got
I
fluent.
might
I
know
don't
what the
remember.
default
I
passwords are,
guess. Do you
or I
mean
might know
like
what password someone or
is
something
English
might
your second
use.
language
So
or third
basically, it
language,
is
I suppose,
passwords
or
that's
fourth?
very
I don't
likely to
know.
be successful. That is a
Some
rainbow
people
table attack, folks.
some
All
people
right, let's
are
move
super
on to
smart and
question
speak
3, folks. You
lots
are
of
busy
languages.
configuring a new switch and you want to connect 2 ports to the core switch to ensure redundancy. Which of the following would allow you to do this?
Oh
Now, if you don't know
god,
what a core
ports.
switch is, that's the
Oh,
main switch. So
connect
this
two
pretend company
ports. Power over Ethernet, access control list, virtual LANs. Connect two ports to the core switch. I believe that would be link
of mine has got
aggregation.
multiple switches in it, and the core switch is going to be the main switch. And the switch you're trying to connect is just one of many. Now, what this person wants to achieve here, or what we need to achieve here, is we want to go and connect multiple cables. Is
link aggregation basically
normally it would just be one cable. Now, if something were to happen to that cable, someone unplugs it, it gets damaged, or let's say one of the ports blows on one of these switches, that's a problem because the link between these two switches is now going to be broken. But if you've got two cables plugged onto both sides,
this dude be yapping too much. Just tell me why it's the correct answer.
Now, folks, that actually is the answer in this scenario. Yay. It's actually also known as port aggregation.
Because basically it allows you to, let's see, connect two ports to the core switch.
And in some cases, this might even be referred to as nick teaming. It's got multiple names. So
yeah,
you can go look it up on Google if you want to, or you can go check in your manual. It's
oh shit, is it really? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Holy crap. We gotta move this, like, where are we gonna move you? I don't think there's usually too many long answers. We'll move you right down next to me. Boop, there you go. Thank you for letting me know.
Some people call this port aggregation, and some people call this nick teaming. I'm specifically mentioning all these names to you guys because I don't know which one CompTIA might decide to go and ask you guys in the exam.
For sure. I just
on the
hope
off chance they might ask you the other one or the other one, then at least you know which is which. It all means the exact same thing.
That's the tough part with schooling is the money.
You take two cables or more between two switches and you go and make them clones, for lack of a better description. So I've got two switches, like in this question of mine. One is the main switch in this pretend company of mine. The other one is just a random switch. I've got two cables into the core switch, two cables into the other switch, and these two cables are doing the exact same thing. It's a backup link. So they're splitting the load. So that's another benefit you actually get out of this. It gives you a form of load balancing. They're splitting the load. You're going to get more speed out of this connection now, since there's two cables between these two switches. And in the event of one of these cables breaking or failing for whatever reason, then the link is not going to break between these switches. The users will still be able to do whatever they were trying to do in the beginning. It still works even if one breaks. And they're never going to be the wiser. The worst case scenario, the link might just be... Let's move on to question 4.
Second language, learning for 7 years. Yeah, it's always... I've heard it's helpful to talk to, like, actual people when learning languages, which is, like... I really want to learn Japanese, but I suck at like sticking to things, like sticking to doing things, keeping up with it. And I just also I have no one to speak to, and I don't want to say I don't have a reason to. I do have reasons to learn it, but it's hard to stick to it, I guess, when there's no one to talk to, like, so I don't technically have a reason exactly, like a reason that's in front of me, I guess. It's more like future stuff that it would be useful for, unfortunately. But I just have so many things to do, and I get busy, and it sucks.
And you need to ensure that the user is using secure email.
But anyways, actual human combos in German, English, and Turkish.
The following ports is used for secure email. So we're not necessarily asking you which ports are for email. I'm asking you which port is for secure email.
Well, that's
looking at the port numbers down below, folks. Which port number do you...
oh, shoot. For secure email. Oh, shit. I friggin' suck at port numbers. Secure email. It's definitely not that one. Where is used for secure email? I want to say... I don't believe it's 25. I believe 110 is pop 3, but I don't know.
You guys think that
I'm gonna say 143.
Look at the first port number there, being 25.
I don't know.
That actually is for email, but it's not for
that's
secure
for email.
25 is for SMTP. That's clear text as well, so it's not secure.
Wait, what's for?
If you look at this, it's not secure.
What isn't secure? Wait,
which of the following ports is used for secure email?
Yeah.
So we're not necessarily asking you which ports are for email. I'm asking you which port is for secure email. Now, looking at the port numbers down below, folks, which port number do you guys think that is? I'm really gonna try
to stick to Japanese though. Like I wanna start it back up again. Maybe I do some streams, some Japanese learning streams too. I know, like, I don't know, maybe those aren't quite as entertaining to watch as gaming streams. I want to do more of those too, of course. I just gotta stream more in general. But you know what? If it's gonna get me to actually do things and study, like with this, then
that actually is for email, but it's not for secure email.
Just send me to Japan. Yeah, just drop me off and
text as well.
Leave me. See how I do. I'll pick up the language eventually.
110. That is also for email. That is for POP3, but it's not secure. It's not encrypted. It's just normal clear text. So 25 is SMTP. That's in clear text.
Dog just burped.
110 is POP3, which is also in clear text. If you look at port 143, what is that
for? That's what I said. That was POP3.
But it's also still in clear text.
Is it serious?
It's not secure. If you look at the very last port number there, folks, yes, that indeed is a secure port number.
You were right, burglar.
It's the only one here which is actually encrypted. So it uses something called TLS, or should I say Secure Socket Layer, SSL. It's a form of encryption, so it uses TLS or SSL. And this is pretty much the only port out of this lot here which is actually considered secure. So if you want to go and use secure email, that's the one you would go and use.
Okay, secure email.
Alternatively, you folks could have also gone and used a port like 993. That's also considered a secure encrypted port.
Okay.
So the first command I've got there for you guys, 3 questions.
Okay.
Moving on to question 5. You have 2 internet links at your office that share
kanji
the load.
is difficult.
And you also have a web application with poor performance. Which of the following tools can you use to determine which link is being used for web application? All right, so we want to determine which link is actually...
Which of the following tools can be determined? Used to determine which link is being used for web application. Netstat... Not ping, that just like basically confirms that a network, that a device is online. And trace route, okay, definitely not IP config, because that's just configuring the IP. Trace network stat lookup, that's not gonna help either, because that's just looking up the stats of the network, I believe. Oh god, it's gotta be trace route because it basically
if
like
you look at answer A, folks,
shows you where the traffic is.
So everything I've got there for you guys are commands that you would normally go run in command prompt. Good old-fashioned CMD, as some of you guys know it.
Hey, you know what? I feel like you've got a lot of knowledge in other areas, though. Not everyone needs to, or I don't want to say not everyone needs to know anything, but you can't know everything.
Because it can be anything for that matter.
Right.
So if I run that command on one computer, it's going to send 4 packets of data, very, very small packets of data to a remote destination.
Okay,
and if this communication is configured correctly, all 4 packets of data will return.
Which link is being used for? Yeah,
reply 4 times. These packets will also tell you how long
making me doubt.
reply. Ideally, you want to see that in a couple of milliseconds. But if you do get 4 replies, but they take long to reply, that could indicate that your configurations is correct, but something else is wrong. There's maybe
I gotta let my dog out of the room. Hold up.
For some apparent
I'm
reason.
still here though.
If you, for example, get replies, but you don't get 4 replies, but you only get 3 replies, that can also indicate that your configurations is correct, but something else is influencing your cable, perhaps. That could be EMI, perhaps, electromagnetic interference. So yeah, running the ping command can really tell you a lot about your connectivity to a remote device. But that command, folks, is not going to allow you to see.
And yeah, you got this, burglar. I think you're ready for the exam.
If you look at the second command there, trace cert. A lot of people have said over the years this can be used to trace someone. Yes and no, it's not the best way to go and do that. So if you go and type that command into command prompt, followed by space, followed by the IP address or the website address of the item you want to trace, it's going to trace it up to a maximum of 50 hops. At least that's what they say. Each of these hops is apparently a router, which is not entirely true. It can sometimes be a firewall or something you've got to go through. So the first hop would usually be your router it's got to go through. The second hop might be your ISP's router. And the third hop will be whatever is beyond your ISP. Now, should you find yourself in a situation where you've got a medium to a large size company, where you've got a huge firewall, it's probably going to be your basic networking configuration. So it's going to show
I appreciate him, but also he's yapping a lot more than he used to in the other videos.
To determine which link is being used for a web application, just in case you're wondering.
Trace
it up to a maximum of 50 hops. Usually you'll see it's only going to trace up to about approximately 10 hops that it's going to tell you where your destination is.
Right.
So if I type in trace it, and I, for example, type in www.google.com, it's going to tell me what Google's IP address is. It's going to trace it. And the same can be done for lots of other things, devices. Obviously, we know it's going to work for websites.
Be fine, burglar.
So you can determine what link is being Users are being diverted to entirely different websites than what they initially typed into the address bar of their web browsers. What type of attack is this?
Where they changed
the first answer I've got for you guys.
DNS poisoning, that's what it is.
Spoofing, folks, is pretending to be something you're not.
So spoofing, basically... Yeah, he just said it, pretended to be something or not. You could spoof what's it called? A network ID.
So I can, for example, go and spoof an IP address. I can go and spoof a MAC address. I can go and spoof a website. I can go and spoof an email address, a phone number. There's a lot of things I can go and spoof. So I'm making something look like one thing when it's actually something else. So I can, for example, spoof your IP address, and I can go and do something naughty now. And when someone wants to go and investigate afterwards, they're going to see your IP address there, not mine.
My dude.
Or I can go and spoof your computer's MAC address, which apparently can't be changed, but let me tell you, you can go and change it if you know how. So I can go and spoof your MAC address, and I can get past things like MAC filters, or once again, I can go and commit a crime of some kind, and I can make it look like a review. I can go and spoof an email address, and when you receive an email address, it's going to look like it's coming from one person, when in reality it's coming from me.
You think,
I can make it look like it's coming from your bank.
What's your reasoning for that?
Exactly like it's coming from your bank. Meanwhile, it's not coming from your bank. That's spoofing, folks.
Yeah, I guess I asked in the poll, but which of you guys here are like educated in tech
phishing is not an answer here right now.
I'm just
now,
curious.
Spoofing might sound like the answer, but it's not. Spoofing does not divert you. It just pretends to be one thing when it's actually not. But it does not have the ability to actually divert you.
It's
now,
DNS
that, folks,
poisoning.
is actually the answer here. So if you remember what I said in the previous questions.
Social engineering is basically like using a person to... You gain information from a person, usually by tricking them into like revealing some sort of information, like a password or whatever.
DNS, its basic purpose is to convert IPs to names and names to IPs. So if you go to your browser right now and you go and type in youtube.com, remember your machine doesn't know what that is or where that is. So your machine's going to ask what? It's going to ask the DNS what that is and where that is. And when it asks the DNS goes and pulls the record for that respective website. And when it pulls that record, in the record, it's going to look up the IP address for that website, and it's going to give that IP address to your machine, and your machine's going to follow that IP address, and it's going to get to that website. Now, what DNS poisoning does, and that's the answer here, like I said, someone or something went and altered one or more of your DNS records, possibly all of them, for all I know.
Yes.
So when your DNS goes and pulls the record for youtube.com and it sees the IP address supposedly for youtube.com, it's actually not the IP address for youtube.com. Someone or something altered these records and changed the official IP addresses of those websites to an IP address of a fake website or just in general a different website. So now your DNS does not know that it is what I mean by...
Oh shoot, okay, we're going a little too far. I need to like... There we go. That's fine. I'll just read the questions, honestly. Your tarot reading, give me 16 digits of my credit card. Oh shit. Okay, let me go grab it. Hold up. No, I'm not that gullible. Not quite. I am a little naive.
What I mean by connections is the network cables between devices. So a LAN cable...
Oh shoot. I didn't read this one. Which of the following network topologies requires the most connections when being implemented? Most connections is definitely not a bus topology. That's basically... I don't even know how to explain these. Here, we'll go look. Hopefully, here. Here, I'm just gonna, just in case anything weird pops up. You never know with Google. Topologies, networking. It's easier to see pictures. Yeah, it is mesh, moto, as far as I am aware. These are the topologies. So we got here. Can I open image in new tab? Can I? Whee! Oh wow, it's like an old 2000. I mean 2000s. Whee! Slowly loading. But hello, Moto. Glad you're doing good. Or wait, did you say you're doing good? Hope everyone is doing well today. Oh no, I thought I asked you. How are you doing? Yeah, so basically this is a bus topology where everything is connected on one, I don't even know how to freaking explain these. Basically, these are all connected together. Oh, God, I don't know how to freaking explain these. Bro, I can like... I'm so bad at explaining things. Communication. Okay, we'll start with network topology because that's, I feel like, the easiest to understand or to explain, I guess. Basically, here is router, and then the computers or the devices are all connected to the router, basically there's no like they're not connected to each other. These are just all connected to each other. This has the most redundancy because they're God, I don't know how to frick to explain it. Point to point, bus, ring, star. Yeah, this is a better diagram, but basically,
from one machine to another machine, or from one switch to
basically a mesh topology has the most connections, though, because there's switch, redundancy. It's all connected to each other.
In this question of mine. So
yes, there is a pentagram. Yes, that would be. I believe that was the mesh topology. Which is weird because, like, you think it would be a star topology. That's what tripped me up. Because it looks like a star. The mesh topology physically looks like a star.
You guys think requires the most connections. Now, these topologies is literally one of the very first things you would normally learn in an education.
Last mids before graduating. Oh, nice, Motomoto. Yay. Almost there. I'm sure you did great. A very long way to go. Wait, a long way to go. Oh, on schooling. Oh, what are you going to school for? I believe, oh gosh, Motomoto. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember, Motomoto, what you're going to school for. I know it was some smart people stuff. It was some, gosh, it wasn't like engineering, was it? It was something along those lines.
So I hope you guys know what it means. Otherwise, you guys are going to have to go and look at this video in my video course. So starting with the first answer there, a bus topology.
Here, he's going to explain it. He'll explain it better than I will.
A bus topology is generally in a straight line. At least the concept is in a straight line. It's one connection between, machines, as you guys can see here in my diagram.
So okay, he explained it better than I can.
That is a bus
I should not be teacher.
So minimal connections. There's hardly any.
Electrical,
now, it's got benefits, it's got...
Okay, that's what I thought, Motomoto. Nice. Mesh topology. Oh, nice. Yes, get a good snack. Bring some back for the rest of us. Sorry, I should literally have this be a just chatting stream.
Way of connecting machines. It's probably one of the cheapest ones. Downsides is there's pretty much just downsides.
Yeah, you survived. I swear,
so
like,
if the link goes down at one machine, it's down for pretty much everybody in this thing.
School is probably much worse though than like actual jobs.
So devices
I feel like obviously I've never had, I guess, an actual like job in a professional specialized field and everything, but just from what I've heard, school is just so much more. They test you on a lot of information that it's like you don't. It's not very applicable to actual
a circular format, so it
hands-on
might not be an
job
actual
learning,
circle in real life. It's just a concept as a circle, and generally just one machine can communicate at a time, and that can be a problem. So in the old days, 20, 30 years ago, when people didn't exactly have computers, and if they did, they hardly ever were on any form of network. Back then, this kind of sort of still worked. But nowadays, with everybody being on networks, everybody being online, and everybody communicating the whole time, a ring topology
oh shoot, can we actually, he's talking pretty fast. Maybe we shouldn't
to communicate at the exact same time. So ring topologies just won't work. Benefit, very affordable. Downside is only one person can communicate, or one device can communicate at a time. And if the link goes down, everybody's down. So that is
it's good that you stuck through it though, and you're done with it. You got there.
Commonly used topology till this day.
Recently started 4 years in college. Oh, what are you studying, dude?
Now, star topology, though, which is not the answer. There's a central connected device. That's normally a switch, a hub, a router. It's most commonly going to be something like a switch. So that's a central point of failure. All your devices are connected in a star format. Now, in real life, it's not really going to look like a star. It's just the concept is a star. all your devices, all your laptops and desktop computers and
Man,
whatnot.
I should do. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I low key want to do a karaoke stream or like
generally going to
or
be
a gaming
switch.
stream
The
too.
benefit
I don't
here
know.
is it's not the most expensive network. It's
I
also
also
not the
gotta
cheapest,
work on
but it's still decently affordable.
my
And if one of
secret
these
project.
cables, one of these machines happens to go down,
That's kind of not
break
so
or
secret.
whatever,
I think
it's
I've talked
only
about it
gonna
before.
affect that one computer, not everybody else. Just that one computer, which is what we want. The only real.
Oh, you're doing cybersecurity engineering. Oh, nice.
Point of failure here is that central point of failure being the switch. So God forbid, if something happens to that switch in the middle, everybody's going to be offline. The good news is switches are very quick and easy to go and replace. So you just go and unplug it, plug all the cables out, get another one, plug it in, and you can be back up and running in a matter of minutes. So yes, it's a point of failure, but it is very quick and easy to go and fix that issue. Now, if you look at the last one here, guys, mesh topology. This is not something you'll just see anywhere. These mesh topologies are generally only found in places where you need a very high level of redundancy and high availability. So you can probably only find these in server
oh my gosh, it's so expensive.
You know? So server room environment is the letter
Okay, we're just gonna skip through
any
this.
server kinds of
Oh
jazz.
my god. Okay,
so once
is
again,
this more
folks,
port
the answer
numbers?
here is mesh topology.
Frick, actually I know a good amount of these ones. You work for company called Burning Ice Tech. The company is hosting a secure server on which all connections are required to be encrypted. You've been tasked to harden the server. The choices below are the ports that are currently open on the server. Which one of these ports should you close to ensure all connections are encrypted? Choose all that apply. Oh shit. Okay. So I know this one is secure. This one is secure. This one is... So F is the secure email. E is HTTPS, so website secure. This one is HTTP. So basically the insecure version of this one. And then this one is, oh god, what's it called again? I know, it's encryption. It encrypts stuff. Is it SSH, I believe? Then 25 was another insecure email one. 23, I believe, is also insecure.
You guys don't know what
insecure,
I mean by that.
It's unsecure. I don't know what
make it more secure. So any ports that does not need to be open needs to be closed. Okay,
we're gonna hear
any services that does not need to run.
Ah, damn. Okay, it wasn't 23, but I got the rest of them. There you go. What is 23?
And F, folks, is 587, which is also encrypted email. So there we go. It's answer A, E, and F. So 22 is SSH, that is encrypted.
SSH,
443,
yes.
That is encrypted web browsing. And F, which is 587, that is encrypted.
Or wait, oh, we're taking the test to harden the server. Wait, did I not? Oh, I said the ones that weren't. Oh, wait, no, I was right. Do test to harden the server. Which of these ports should you close? Yeah, I said this one, this one, this one. Okay, I got confused.
There you go. Question 9.
Red usually means wrong.
You are busy configuring a network at one of your customers. You need to ensure there are 7...
I do have an exam soon. Yeah, I mean, I can schedule it whenever, but I want to take it as soon as possible because I just want to be done with it. I want to pass it and I want to be done with it. So I can move on to the next class then, because my classes are online and basically like the faster I can get through them and like pass the exam, the more classes I can take in a semester, and basically try and not spend a shit ton of money. So yes. I might actually go away from this, though. I might just do an online, like, I just find a quiz on the internet instead of watching this. But we'll do a little more of this. You need to ensure that there are 7 usable IP addresses.
Usable IP addresses. Which of the following would allow you to best meet this requirement?
Network.
Now, folks, in the...
You need to ensure there are 7 usable... 7 usable? Okay. Which one of the following would allow you to best meet the requirement? I believe, I'm trying to think, like 7. Sure, there are 7 usable IP addresses. It's gotta be... Bro, the numbers are what get me. I'm trying to think.
Exam, you're going to be required to do a little bit of subnetting. Now, I'm going to try and summarize this as much as I possibly can for you guys. I want to make this as easy for you as I possibly can, but I do want to point out as well
this is fine.
The method I'm going to show you guys now that I'm going to get to my answer is not the only way. There's many ways you guys can go and do subnetting. You'll see if you go onto YouTube and you're on a search for subnetting, there is so many ways to get your answer. None of them are wrong. They all work. C, folks, consists of 200.
Okay. For its available IPs. Hold up.
IPs than what is needed, and we also don't want to waste any IP addresses.
Was it?
Yep,
it was F.
For my Network Plus series. So we'll have
IPs are so confusing. Just 24 networks
of 16 IPs each, and in each of those networks with 16 IPs, we cannot use the first or the last one.
You are correct.
The subnet mask is a 22255.240, and the side notation is a /28.
Okay, we're gonna do just a whatchamacallit. We're gonna just look up. Let me pop. All right. Network plus practice test. All right. Oh wait, no, we need the version 9. A third of a bread jam-packed with meat. It's a turkey. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Bread is always good. I'm trying to look for exam compass. I think is a decent one. Oh yeah, okay, this one. All right. Oh god, I'm scared to freaking do these on the stream though. I always get nervous. It's good though, I suppose, because I get nervous with the tests too. I always do worse like on tests than actual knowledge that I have because I get nervous. Yeah, if only we had technology to share food over the internet, for sure. Anyways, okay. Which of the following terms refers to the OSI network layer? That's layer 3. Because basically, remember, so the OSI model layer is here. You know what, we're gonna also just, you never know. OSI model layer. Is this it basically describes how data is transferred. So from physical to the actual application that you see, the data that you see from the bits, the ones and zeros. So that's layer 3. What? Okay. Which type of equipment resides at layer 1? Select all that apply. Okay. I mean, do these technically all apply though? Because are you talking about the physical? God damn. I hate when questions aren't specific enough. Because technically all of these equipment are physical, which is what layer 1 is. Oh yeah, Magpie. Magpie, that's yeah. That's the same dude. Magpie is not here right now, but he's usually around a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I think technically, like, I think just network cabling, yeah. Yeah, he's around quite a bit. Common protocols that reside at the OSI transport layer include believe just those. That one's message oh god, I can't. It's like error messages and stuff. It shows you what's going on, and then yeah, he's around from time to time. Well, I shouldn't say from time to time. He's here a lot. I just don't stream a lot anymore. I gotta get back to it. Maybe I don't know. I gotta figure out times to stream. I just gotta like have time to chill. My brain like does not allow me time to chill. It'd be like anxiety 24/7. Yes. I guess we'll just chat and I don't know. I don't plan out these. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll do a study stream, but then I'm like, I friggin' suck at studying though. Yeah, no, for sure. I more mean like from, I guess just like commission stuff and school stuff. I just worry so much that like often that tires me out from doing anything fun, unfortunately. And like I consider streaming fun, you know, playing games and whatever. But yeah, it tires me. The stress tires me out so much. Yes, I do have ADHD. Yup. Yeah, I know you've said that you have it, I believe, Motomoto. I know I've talked to it seems like everyone everyone of the Nebulites is neurodivergent in some way. It feels like we're all in this together. We're all in this together. We all got the brain differences. Anyways, which of the answers listed below first unique 48-bit identifier, also known as a physical network address? IP. God, I'm questioning myself. True. It is very overstimulating a lot of the time. Which of the following devices resides at the data link layer of the OSI model? Reside at the data link layer of the OSI model. Okay. That's gotta be... network adapter. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. No, not that. Media converter. Bridge. Believe it's a bridge and. Data link. Oh god, I'm thinking and it's not working. That's gotta be a network layer. I think it's just these two. Yeah. Term presentation layer is used in reference to god. It's layer 6. I have an acronym, I was going through that. It's the acronym is please do not throw salami pizza away. That's how I remember the different layers of the OSI model. Find through one. Yeah, no, it's definitely tough. I feel like everyone's been struggling, man. Like I won't go into it, but just it's sad how things are right now. We'll get through it though. You'll get through it. Everything will work out. The OSI model, the protocol data unit at the physical layer is known as bit, right? Or yeah, bits, yeah. Physical layer, yes. I tried to think. Which OSI layer assumes responsibility for opening, closing, and maintaining connections between applications? The session layer. Which one of the devices listed below is referred to as a multi-layer switch? Multi-layer switch. So router. Because routers can do, right? A multi-layer switch. Yeah. Because routers can also act as switches. Yes. Yeah, router is layer 3, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because yeah, okay. Which one of the following protocols reside at the application layer of the OSI model? The application layer. It would be HTTP. The mail, simple mail transfer protocol. I feel like transmission control protocol. Oh no, you're all good. Yes, will do. I will tell him that you were here. I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry it was a bit of a more boring stream that you caught. A study stream. But we will be gaming soon, I promise. Thank you for being here. It was so good to see you again. Goodbye. Goodbye, droid. Or yeah, I guess I don't know which name I should call you, Killist or Droid. Oops, I just been calling you Droid. Goodbye. Yeah, that is late. Holy crap. Shoot. Okay, we're just gonna go address resolution protocol. No, I feel like that's not. Wait. I feel like it's gotta be either one of those, but we're just gonna go with that. Data link layer is also known as layer 2. We're just gonna like rush through this. Yeah, address resolution protocol is for IP address. It basically, yeah, converts like IP address to a website. Like when you type in Google and everything, it basically gets the IP address of Google. DHCP is for, how do I explain this? DHCP is for automatically assigning an IP address to a device. So that doesn't have anything to do with like I guess like accessing a website, for example. It's, yeah, how do I remember all this? I'm sure I wouldn't know how to remember all of your engineering stuff though, to be honest. And honestly, I don't remember all of this. That's why I'm studying. Network protocols that reside at layer 3. Layer 3 is network layer. Okay. Network layer is IP for sure. Oh god, I don't remember what this one is. SIP. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I swear there are ones that they barely talk about. Session initiation protocol. Okay, yeah, no, that's not there. It's not that one. It's gotta be this one, and I think that's address resolution protocol. That is, that's gotta be there, right? Because I think this would be further up. I don't know, we shall see. The OSI model, the layer 4 UDP protocol data unit is called datagram. That stands for, oh gosh, user datagram protocol, I believe. I know it's a datagram for sure. Datagram is in there. Layer 2 of the OSI model is also referred to as data link. Bam! Bam, bam, bam. Data format translation, data compression, and data encryption / decryption take place at the... It's not transport. It's not presentation, or wait, it's not application, or wait. Oh wait, yeah, it's not application. Translation, the session, it's gotta be presentation. Because transport transports the data, session layer manages the connection between the devices. Application is what you see on your screen. Presentation, yeah, that basically. Translation. Which of the following answers refers to layer 1 of the OSI model? That is physical. This is all OSI model stuff, huh? The term application layer is used in reference to layer 7. Boop. In the OSI model reference, network interface card resides at data link. Oh my gosh, Magpie. Oh my gosh, you just missed a droid. Killis droid. They were talking about they haven't been here for a long time, but I guess they remembered having a conversation with you. I believe they said in the Undertale stream a while back. OSI model reference resides at yeah. Which of the OSI layers listed below is also known as the session layer? That's 5. You miss all the tea. Oh yeah, Ooftmoot. That's right. That's their old name. That's right. Which of the following devices resides at the network layer? Oh, wait, let me just make sure Tuff didn't message me about dinner. No, okay. Probably have to leave soon though. Which of the following devices resides at the network layer of the OSI model? Be router. Yeah. There. So, God, I'm trying to remember. Wait, layer. We'll go with that. The OSI model, the layer 2 protocol data unit known as I believe oh gosh. Protocol data unit is known as definitely not datagram, it's not packet. But I want to say segment. Which OSI layer enables direct interaction between end user and the network? End user and the network. This is just layer 7? Is that what it means? The application? I think so. Oh, here, we'll go over here. OSI model layer is basically, it describes how data is transferred over the network. OSI, I actually don't know what it stands for. OSI. It probably is. It literally only ever refers to it as open systems interconnection. That's what it is. Literally in all my readings, it's just like OSI, OSI, OSI. It doesn't ever say what the heck it stands for, because I guess that doesn't matter. Network layer, I want to say packet. Which of the answers listed below refers to a common OSI layer 2 protocol. Oh gosh, okay. The data link. It's not those. I think it's that one. God, I'm scared. Oh, that wasn't the last question. Oh God, I'm even more scared. Right, that's the thing. Yeah. No, but like sometimes it's a little confusing. Because I feel like I take things very literally. I'm like, well, it could be, like, it depends on what context you're talking about. Sometimes I feel like, because some devices work at, like, multiple layers. So that's what confuses me when they ask that. Refers to layer 6 of the OSI model. Presentation. But yeah, no, for real. It literally doesn't. Hub repeater. Oof, I didn't do great. I don't even know. I got a 75%. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. It's just annoying when in like my classes and everything, it doesn't freaking teach you half this stuff. I gotta like go look it up online. Well, sorry. This was basically a stream for me to like force myself to study. So I apologize that you guys had to be trapped here, but oh, scored better than you would have. Well, I would hope so. I'd be studying this stuff, so I should be scoring better, honestly. But I'll get there. So yeah. Yeah, glad you guys could be here too. Glad you could make it, Magpie. So yeah, be doing probably, oh my gosh, it's the weekend here. Wait, what am I doing this weekend? I don't think like anything besides getting groceries. So hopefully gaming streams then. So yeah. But thanks for hanging out with me though anyways. Honestly, it made it a whole lot more bearable, even though I also got more nervous. It at least made it more, I don't know, less me wanting to bang my head against the wall. So, oh my gosh, grocery shopping stream. Yeah, totally. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. Yes. Did kind of get educated today. I don't know. I'm not a very good teacher. I'm really not. I can't explain things. That requires communication skills. I can understand things, but explain, nah. Oh god, doing taxes. Oh shoot, when is taxes are next year sometime like spring-ish. I don't remember exactly. I'm not looking forward to that though. Although I guess it depends. I don't know when I have to file taxes. I think I've made over the amount where you have to file, and that's gonna hurt because being like independent, like freelance and everything, you owe more money for some reason, even though I don't make more money. But anyways, alrighty, yes, I will go have some sugar actually. I made mini pies for Thanksgiving kind of because we didn't do anything else. But I made apple pies and pecan pies because pecan pies are my favorite. They're so good. Yeah, exactly, Magpie. Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll just Google it and then repeat whatever Google says. All right. Yeah, the best way to remember is to teach other. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been trying to. I started making a presentation to basically like present either to Tough or just like my dog or something, Luma, but I don't think I am very good at explaining things, just simply for the lack of like communication skills, not necessarily the lack of knowledge, I guess. Some bread pudding. Oh, nice. Bread pudding. I don't think I've ever had that. I think I know what it is though. But yeah, I'm not good at cooking either. I can bake, but like baking is pretty, I feel like, straightforward. You literally just follow the recipe and you're good. Although I have gotten a little creative on recipes sometimes though, because we didn't have certain ingredients. And it still turned out pretty good actually. So yeah, there's a reason why questions are asked after the presentation. True, I suppose. Suppose, doot. Yes, that is true. Boop. All right, I'm gonna close out of this. Alrighty, well, thank you. Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't want to close out of that. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, watching and just being here while I study, keeping me company. So, all right, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Persist, persevere, and viva la Pluto. Ba ba ba. Lizard. Okay, bye.